What is particular about my hot seat, what I'm going to teach, and what I want you to get from me? I tend to be a little bit more laid back and chill. My game is repeatable. There is nothing you're going to see me do that you're not capable of doing. Every single thing I do, every result I get, you are capable of, because what makes me good at game isn't that I'm so charismatic, or I'm so brilliant, or what I say is great. It's that I understand the situation I'm in really, really well. I'm constantly moving it forward, and I don't make mistakes. That's it, okay? I know where I'm at. I'm constantly putting a little bit of pressure on the situation to move forward. I'm escalating, and I don't make mistakes. When the girl's like ready and liking what's going on, I push forward. When the girl's not liking it, I drop back, I relax. I'm not pushy at that moment, okay? So it's just that really good calibration, which, yes, it took me 14 years to learn it, but again, I'm gonna teach it to you in a few hours, or at least most of it to you in a few hours, okay? So that's what I want you to get, is the idea that this is completely repeatable and implementable, and it's totally easy. The first lesson that I'm gonna show you is a lesson I call invisible escalation, all right? And this is basically, a lot of guys ask me how I can escalate so quickly with girls. How is it that like, I'll open a girl and within like 5 seconds, 30 seconds, I'm hugging the girl, I'm pulling her hair, her nose is like up against mine, even I'm making out sometimes, that sort of thing. How is it that I'm capable of doing that so quickly? And here's how it works. I'm constantly giving the girl the opportunity to escalate, but I'm never forcing it. Okay, so for example, I meet a girl and I'll put my hand out like this. And if she takes it, great. I'll look at her in the eye. If it's on, I'll pull her in. I'll get very intimate, I'll get very close, and I'll escalate. If she doesn't take my hand, it's fine. That was just a gesture. I'll keep talking as though it never happened, okay? So I put something out. It gives a chance to escalate, but if she doesn't take it, it just drops away like it never happened, okay? Here's another one. So I meet a girl. She's like, seems fairly receptive. I'll put my hand out to sort of hug her, right? If she comes in and hugs me, that's great. Now the set's escalating very, very nicely. If she doesn't come in and hug me, it was a gesture like this, like, hey, real fast, whisper something in your ear, drop off, like it never happened, okay? So I'm constantly pinging the situation. I'm constantly figuring out where I'm at. And so I know when to escalate, when not to escalate, and I'm never making the girl nervous. I know what she wants, what she doesn't want, what she's comfortable with, what she's not comfortable with. So it's a pleasant experience for her, okay? What I want to do is I want to avoid the hard no's. Okay? A hard no is when a girl says, no, stop, you're making me uncomfortable, that kind of thing. I would rather I quit before I make her uncomfortable so that it's a good experience for her, a good experience for me. And also, every single time she says no, it sets you back in the set. It makes you slower, less efficient, all right? The fact that you get a no doesn't mean you won't get the girl later. It doesn't mean it won't work eventually, but it's just not efficient. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how to be very efficient. That's where the start of the set will be. And then you'll see a little bit about how to deal with a peer group, how to deal with a friend, and then a little bit about how to seat a venue change. It's a very quick, it's like a 5-minute venue change set. Did you guys see how I did the escalation on the open, right?
Is it?
Except I think that's lying to myself and the world, but that's okay. I'm trying.
It's not lying.
Hi, red hair, right? Invitation, accepted. Pull her in slightly, okay, good. Now she accepts this one. She's turning, she's putting her hand around me. Sorry, you cannot touch my long phallic object. So already within like a second of the opening the set, I'm hugging her, I'm up in her ear. It's very intimate, but I didn't take any risk in getting there. Does that make sense? I just invited it and let it happen. If it didn't happen, no big deal.